What is up, YouTube? Casemas Primary back at you with yet another video. I meant to do something like this yesterday on Thanksgiving, but I was real busy yesterday, and I didn't think I'd ever have a chance to sit down in front of the camera and shoot this video. It's been a while since I've done a top 10 video, so I thought, let's do another one. And I've seen some videos, or top 10 lists about this particular topic, and I thought I'd give my personal take on it. And I'm going to do what is the top 10 geeky Christmas gift ideas. Say you have that geek in your life and you need to get them something for Christmas. Maybe it's your family member, or one of your coworkers, you're doing Secret Santa, or maybe it's your significant other. Well, here are some 10 suggestions for gifts that you can get this holiday season. Now for this list, I'm looking at various items in pop culture, or geek culture, that make good Christmas gifts. I was going to do a top 10 sports fan gift suggestions, but considering I'm really only a fan of hockey and barely football, I decided not to do that. This one is mainly on geek culture because that's a subject I know a lot about. Some of the items on this list I've actually received as gifts, or I've given as gifts, and they've loved them. So with that said, let's get started. Kicking things off at number 10, Funko Pops. Let's be honest, you can never go wrong with Funko Pops. I've bought several throughout my life. In fact, if I just move my laptop down and move out of the way, wrong way, you'll see there that I got Tron and Deadpool as a clown. I also have Venompool and Daredevil. And there's several others I'd like to get. I'd like to get maybe Tracer and Reaper from Overwatch, or the Black Knights from Fortnite. There's a lot of characters that you can get as Funko Pops. If you're a geek in your life has a favorite franchise in pop culture, odds are they probably have Funko Pops for it. And they're inexpensive, they're under 15 bucks, although some of the rarer ones can get a little bit more expensive, so depending on which one you want to get, determines how much it's going to cost, but most of them are pretty cheap. And they make a good gift. I mean, they make great desk decorations, they're cute novelty items. They're like modern-day Beanie Babies. Like, remember when those were popular back in the day? This was like in the late 90s. But Funko Pops are really popular. I mean, you can't go into a single pop culture fanatic store like GameStop, FYE, Hot Topic, Think Geek, wherever, and not find Funko Pops. They have several of them. So that's one thing. Number 9. A ThinkGeek.com gift card. Let's be honest, ThinkGeek is one of those websites that is essential for geeks for shopping for things pop culture. So what if you can't decide on a single gift item to give them? Well, give them a gift card to this place and let them shop to their heart's content. I've made a few orders from ThinkGeek myself over the years and bought a few things. Such things include this Doctor Who comforter that I have on my bed, my Das Cannonstein can holder. What else have I gotten from them? A few other things. They also have a couple of physical store locations, such as in my home state, they have a location at the Orlando Mall. And I think they also have one in New York as well. I'm not exactly sure where all their physical retail store locations are, but I think they'll also accept the online gift cards at the physical stores as well. So that's another suggestion. If you can't decide on something, give them a gift card, let them go nuts. Number 8. Sphero Star Wars droids. Ever since The Force Awakens came out 3 years ago, and Sphero got the license to make app-enabled or smartphone-controlled toys of the droids from Star Wars, they have been a huge hit. Like, literally, when Brookstone was still in business, before they went out of business, I would see several people, around the time that Star Wars movies were coming out, buying the Sphero droids. BB-8 being the most popular, and R2-D2. I think they only had 3. They had BB-8, BB-9E, and R2-D2. But they're a huge success, and very popular with fans of the movies. And they're a little expensive. They're about $100 a pop, but they're really a lot of fun for a $100 toy that you control with your smartphone. Personally, I don't own any of them, but from what I've heard, they're very popular and they're a lot of fun. So, definitely give that some time if you're willing to spend the money. Number 7. A Harry Potter house bathrobe. I got one of those for Christmas these past 2 years. I have the red one, which I got from Target last year, and then I have my black one, which I got for Christmas 2 years ago, which was also purchased from Geek. Say you have the Harry Potter fan in your life, and you don't want to spend the $100-something on the robes from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Studios. Those make a good alternate backup for a cheap price. Because, I mean, they get a robe, like from Hogwarts, but it's functional as a bathrobe. They have all 4 houses: Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff. Or if you want to be generic, they also have one with just Hogwarts. And if you like Harry Potter and you need a bathrobe, that's a good gift. I think you can get it for under $30. Maybe a little more, but it depends on where you get it from. But still, it's a good gift suggestion. Number 6, I'm sorry. A Star Trek USS Enterprise pizza cutter. This may sound weird, but yes, it actually does exist. A Star Trek USS Enterprise pizza cutter. Say you have someone over to your house to watch Star Trek Discovery on CBS All Access, and you decide to throw a frozen pizza in the oven for dinner. But you forgot the pizza cutter. Say no more. This thing doubles as a replica of the USS Enterprise, and it's a pizza cutter. It's an inexpensive gift that's perfect for the pizza lover in your life who also loves Star Trek. It'll make a great novelty gift. Number 5. I don't know if these are still available or not, but you can always try Portal friendship necklaces. Somewhere online, there was a company that had these necklaces that looked like the portals from the game Portal. There was one in orange and one in blue. They came on 2 separate chains, and you could get them for you and your best friend, or you and your significant other, your spouse, whoever it may be. You could get them. They also had earrings available as well. But if you're huge video game fanatics and you like Portal, then that's a great way to go. The thing that only for 2 necklaces, it costs $20. That's pretty cheap. Number 4, and also I have one of these, the Infinity Gauntlet Bank. I have it right there, as you can see it right there. Let me just lower the camera down so you can see it. Right there next to Optimus Prime and Voltron. Say you want to save your money, but you just don't want to go to the bank. You need something to keep your spare change in. This thing will help you out. Plus, it makes a great desk accessory. I mean, my only complaint about them is that the Infinity Stones don't light up, and the comics version that they have here is for the right fist, when we all know the Infinity Gauntlet is for the left fist, but that's a minor gripe. It makes a great collectible, if you're a huge fan of Marvel like I am. Especially if you're still mourning the passing of the late great Stan Lee, God rest his soul. Still can't believe Stan's dead. Number 3. Rick and Morty's Mr. Meeseek's Box of Fun, Game of Dice and Dares. I've heard this is a really popular thing with Rick and Morty fans. And I see them almost all over the place. Whenever I go to GameStop or Barnes & Noble, they have plenty of them. It's really a fun game to play with your friends that's very reminiscent of the episode in which Mr. Meeseeks appeared in Season 1. For those of you who have never played it, it's kind of a combination of a card game and a dice game. Basically, what you do is you have 3 decks of cards: Requests, Mr. Meeseeks, and Dares. You draw a request card, and it will tell you which dice you have to roll. You're given your dice. You roll them. Determining whether you make the combination or not, oh well. You draw Mr. Meeseek's card. It helps you out somehow. But if you're still not able to finish your request, you must complete a dare. And you play until you reach a certain number of hit points. Whoever reaches a certain number of hit points first wins. And it's full of subtle references to Rick and Morty throughout the series. Like one of the dare cards is, you have been Cronenberged. For 30 seconds, draw someone who's been Cronenberged, and the other players must guess who you have Cronenberged. And it can also be a little bit filthier, like, for example, one of the dare cards is, for 30 seconds, hump the nearest drywall. Or one of the request cards is, give better blowjobs. Like I said, it's definitely an adult game. But if you like Rick and Morty, and you like to play these type of games with your friends, especially if you like to play games like Cards Against Humanity, you will love this game. Number 2, a GameStop gift card. Okay, now let's say you have that one passionate gamer in your life. They love video games, but you're at GameStop or Walmart or Target or wherever you're going to buy video games, and you just can't pick a game to get them because you don't know if they like the game or not, or if they already have it. No problem. A GameStop gift card will let them get whatever they want from GameStop. They can get whatever game they want. They can buy a PSN or Xbox Live gift card. They can pre-order games. They can buy Funko Pops. They can buy t-shirts. Whatever merchandise they have at GameStop, this will satisfy any gamer you want. I mean, I traded in some games a few months ago and I got a few bucks credit. I still need to use that card. But GameStop gift cards make good gift cards for the gamer in your life. Because GameStop is like a haven for gamers. And finally, number 1, you can never go wrong with this, a subscription to Netflix. Let's be honest, there's always that one show that everyone's talking about on a browsing site, such as Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, CBS All Access, the soon-to-be Disney Plus. We all have those streaming services that we watch. And what if you're one of those people who misses out on those shows because you don't have access to these streaming services? No problem. Just buy them a gift card for a certain number of months subscription to one of the streaming services, preferably Netflix, and they'll have access to whatever shows they want. I mean, the basic membership allows you to live stream movies and TV shows on any mobile device you want, such as your laptop, your smartphone, your tablets, whatever you can use to get Netflix on. And if you pay a little extra, you can also have DVDs shipped to your house like they used to do back in the day. But you can never go wrong with it. You give them a Netflix subscription. Netflix has a ton of shows and movies at your disposal for you to watch. I mean, I know a lot of my coworkers, they love Trailer Park Boys and Big Mouth. Those are a couple of popular ones. Me personally, I watch The Office. I love that show. But you can never go wrong with the Netflix subscription, or whatever streaming service you think is best fitted for the person you're giving it to. And it doesn't have to be just one streaming service. You can give them multiple. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, however you feel like they deserve. You can get it for them. I'm sure they'll love it. So, that is my top 10 suggestions for geeky gift ideas for holidays, based on this year and other years in the past. Do you have any suggestions for geeky gift ideas that you could give your loved ones this season? Would you want me to do a sporty themed list of gift ideas? Let me know. I guess that's about it. Later, guys. I am out of here.